All right, key lime pie. This is my husband's favorite. Now, one of the things that he likes is when I make it for him, I put 2 tablespoons of tequila in it. You really don't taste it, but it just really brightens the flavor. It's optional. You don't have to do it at all. Now, when I add the tequila, I leave out 2 tablespoons of the lime juice. So let's get started on Darlene's table. All right, I put these graham crackers in my food processor. Now, if you don't have a food processor, all you have to do is put it in a thick baggie, like a big freezer bag, and use your rolling pin and crush them. Like that movement? I thought that was kind of cool. Okay, now, into the graham cracker crumbs, we're going to put a 1/4 cup of sugar. So this was 2 cups of graham crackers crushed, a 1/4 cup of white sugar, and now 5 tablespoons of melted butter. So I want to make sure all of it is moist with the butter. And I believe we are there. So now I'm using an 11-inch deep dish pie pan. I have greased it. That helps you to get it out of the pan when you cut it without tearing up your crust. Right? Now, I'm going to spread it around. I want to go up the sides pretty good. Come back. Okay, now I'm going to take, you need something flat. I'm going to push that up against my finger. I'm going to make a ridge all the way around and press it into the sides. Into the oven at 375 degrees for 20 minutes. Oh, that's a little darker than I wanted. I should have watched it a little bit closer, but it's not burned. Now I'm reducing the temperature from 375 to 325 to bake the pie. So let's make the custard. All right, this is something I do with just about all of my pudding or custard or key lime pies. This is 1/2 tablespoon of unflavored gelatin. You can buy it in little packets, but I buy it like this because I use a lot. So 1/2 tablespoon with 1.5 tablespoons of water. I'm going to dissolve this and let it bloom, as they say. This little whisk. Now, I'm going to set this aside. Okay, so now I'm going to use 3 cans of sweetened condensed milk. Sweetened condensed milk. Ready? All right, so my gelatin has bloomed, but in order to add it to, because this is cold, when I do custard pies and such, they're hot from cooking. So I'm going to heat this just a little bit, just till it's melted. You don't want it boiling. I'm going to put it on low. Come back and watch it. So I'm going to beat in the 6 egg yolks. That helps. I'm going to stir in the 2 tablespoons of tequila. I'm checking this. And now I had a cup and a half of lime juice, less I took out 2 tablespoons. That's the amount of tequila I put in. Oh, baby. This is all melted. You see the liquid? All right, now I'm going to continually whisk as I stir this liquid gelatin in. This will help, you know, when I cook for the cafes, when I cook their pies, you want a pie, you don't want it to, when you cut it to go, you want it to stay nice, a nice cut. That's all there is to a key lime pie. Really easy. Now, let's see. If you like the content of this video, now would be a good time to like and subscribe. So I did brown the graham cracker crust a little more than I wanted. I did it at 325 for 20 minutes. So you should probably check it at 15. You want it lightly brown because now it's back in the oven again with the filling, and it's going to be in there for 22 minutes. Okay, so we'll come back when that comes out of the oven. Going to set it over here. So now I'm going to let that cool completely before it goes in the refrigerator, and then it'll be in the refrigerator till probably in the morning, and that's when I'll complete it, do the decorating. So in the meantime, here's what I'm going to do. I've got a cup of sour cream. This is going to be the topping once it's cold. A cup of sour cream and 2 tablespoons of powdered sugar. Now, next thing I'm going to do, that's going to go on top, is I need a tablespoon of lime zest to go in this. I know, I've got a paper plate, and I'm not doing it this way, the way the chefs do it. I like to do it this way. I need a whole tablespoon of lime zest. Keep going around this lime. Don't dig into that white. It's bitter. Okay. Gonna need another one, because that's really fluffy. It's not a tablespoon yet. Now, okay. That looks like a lot to me. Get the rest of it out. And now, all the lime zest into here. This makes a great topping. Just a cup of sour cream, 2 tablespoons of powdered sugar, and a tablespoon of lime zest. great key lime pie is ready today. I let it sit in the refrigerator overnight. And this is the sour cream, powdered sugar, lime zest mixture. It's going to go on top. But it really adds so much to the taste of the pie. It's delicious. There we go. Okay. All right. So I'm going to cut maybe 1/8 of an inch. You don't want it too thick because then you won't be able to twist it, which is what we're going to do. So I'm just going to cut it in one spot like this all the way to the center. A larger lime looks even better. And we're just going to twist it like that and put it on top. So here we go. Key lime pie for dessert this afternoon. Can't wait. Isn't that pretty? And it's really quite easy to make. Tequila Key Lime Pie. This is one of my husband's favorite pies. The problem is he has a lot of favorite pies. We'll be posting another video soon that he says is his favorite pie as well. So there is that. But seriously, if you are a fan of the sweet and the sour, then this pie is made for you. The contrast between the sweetness of the custard and the lime is compounded by the tequila. And then there is the sweet sour cream with lime zest. I mean, come on, that is what they call piling on in football, which, by the way, would be a good bring to a Super Bowl party. So I hope you will give this a try soon. By now, you know where you can find this recipe on my website, darlenestable.com. Remember to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you won't miss my next video. And come back to see me soon, right here on Darlene's Table.